Ban?
Oh, okay.
No.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Collective Stupidity podcast. And today we have our first guest on the show. Happy to announce Joshua Nowacki is here. The Joshua Nowacki, the famed inventor of OOK. If I could just get a brief round of applause from everyone, I think that would be wonderful. Let's give it up for Joshua Nowacki. All right, I'm the only one clapping. That's cool.
Retard.
That's all right. That's one way to go about it. That's not, all right.
Actually, that's far more appropriate. What is that?
That is far more. Okay.
Retard.
Oh, and now we're doing
Retard.
Discord scam. Okay. But Joshua Nowacki's here. We're happy to have him here. He's happy to be here, or else.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. I've decided that for you. And
I mean, it seems like nobody's happy that. I mean, it's of love, Josh. It seems like you and I are happy, right? Like, clearly Sam's not very happy. Robert's not very happy. I don't know who you are.
well, Josh is here because we have some very serious allegations that we need to address.
Oh, okay.
That we need to address.
Is he a lawyer?
Josh, you Josh, you told me something the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was informed by one of our mutual acquaintances, Robert Calhoun,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
that you
Not
took
friend, just
that-
acquaintance.
Just
for the
acquaintance.
candidate trick, you took other people's
See, I told
stories
you guys this was gonna happen.
and passed them off as your own.
Okay, no, I just
that is a
inserted
deep
myself into the
allegation.
story.
That's a huge allegation.
That's
right there.
massive.
I didn't watch the
Massive.
episode, nor was I in Canada, so I don't know if this is true.
Okay. They said that I made up a lot of stories. Like there was one part where that tipped over a table and spilled a drink. And in the recording, I was like, "Oh yeah, he knocked over the whole table in his drunken stupor
Mhm.
when he fell over."
Just a
That
little
was
bit of
for-
embellishment.
That was for a little bit of an embellishment because let's
comedic
be
timing,
honest,
yeah.
it's funnier if I say he stood up, fell over, and he took an entire table with him instead of saying, "Oh, he stood up, stumbled, and he knocked over a drink."
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So what else did
Okay.
you make up and lie about, Robert? Let me know.
That I went to Canada. No, I'm kidding.
Actually, guys, I went to Mexico, and you just got all your pranked.
my source is that I made it the fuck up.
That would be the ultimate move, though. It turns out
That would be the
he
ultimate
didn't even go. Just made up the entire event.
We did, or somebody did, gaslight somebody else that into thinking that he was from Winnipeg.
Mhm.
I was there for probably a third of that interaction, and that's pretty much it.
Got it.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
how much
There-
of that is true though? Right, because you were pretty plastered for most of it, so maybe you just misremembered all of it. Maybe you actually went to Mexico, New York, and you just thought it was real Mexico. It was all a huge mistake the entire time.
Yeah, Mexico, New
are
York with
some
5
parts-
buildings in it.
there are some
Or it was
parts
Toronto.
that I was straight up wrong about, like the seating arrangement at one of the restaurants.
Mhm.
But that's because I just straight up misremembered it, and
Who remembers seating arrangements? I mean, I remember seating arrangements, but who normally remembers seating? No one remembers seating arrangements.
yeah, exactly.
Nuts. You expect me to remember who's around a table at a restaurant a week ago? No, that's not gonna
Well, I'm
happen.
drunk, no less.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Seating arrangements, I'll give you a pass on because that is unreasonable to remember.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So with this information, though, are we gonna have to fucking print a retraction? Because I would really fucking hate that. It's,
Yeah, well, I mean, we are gonna have to punish Robert Calhoun in some sort of way. So I mean,
A billion lashings.
we gotta
I-
we gotta do something here. Something needs to be done.
3 trillion lashings.
I say
That
we
might
have
be what it comes to.
I say we have Josh Nowacki beat Robert Calhoun with a cat of 9 tails.
Oh my
live.
God. Yes.
I think it's necessary to disbadge Robert Calhoun and have him stand in a line where we rip his badge off, and then have him turn in his gun, in his badge, at the sheriff's office.
You know what they
You've
say.
been relieved of command, Robert.
What do they say, Josh? Let me
What's
know.
gonna happen?
What do they say?
Yeah, you know what they say. You know what they say.
Oh yeah, I know what they say. You're right. I know what they say.
What the
But
fuck
for
do
the
they say?
for the people that don't know what they say, what do they say, Josh?
Yeah, what do they say?
No, they don't.
Oh, they know.
What?
Okay.
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 What? No, I don't.
This is the part where Sam goes dicks out for the people in Canada.
No.
No, you know, at the end of the day gonna end.
So true. That's actually the most real thing you've ever said, Josh. I'm gonna tell you that right now. At the end of the day ends. Valid.
So what's our show order, right? Because now we have a fifth person, and
Yeah, I can't
already,
do math. I don't know what happens now.
Yeah.
What
This
happens
was,
now,
we were not
Jacob?
trained for this in the training for this show, man. I
Yeah.
was not prepped for the situation. I don't know what's going on.
To be totally honest, I was expecting Robert to have lied about a lot more things, and this was going to be a longer bit.
Oh no, this is something. This
but-
is like hopelessly blown out of proportion.
Yeah,
they were like,
no,
they were
I
like,
didn't even like. I don't
Oh.
know. I got in the car with and they were
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, who lied a little bit on his podcast?" And then I thought that was funny, so I told Jacob, and I didn't think that he'd bring the bit into the freaking episode.
Oh, I knew exactly. When Jacob said that you were gonna join, I was gonna be like, "All right, guys, just so you know, he's gonna mention that. He's gonna mention that I might have lied
Yeah.
about that."
And then I was locked into bringing the bit in because I mean now we got to have that payoff, you know.
Yeah, now with that,
It's a Chekhov's gun at that point. It's got to be fired.
this
Yep.
raises a completely different question, which is a buddy of mine wants to be on the show really bad,
Mhm.
and now there's a precedent of guests, so you may have a in the future.
Wonderful. Can't wait. Let me know.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
let you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got anything else for us, Josh?
Yeah. You got anything else you wanna bring to the table here? Other than insinuating that Calhoun is a liar, which you did, and you alone.
Yes.
I was like, "Yeah, Calhoun's a fucking liar. We need to crucify him."
That is what you said, and I'm not putting words in
Yeah,
your mouth. or
we
nothing.
gotta like Salem witch trial this guy out of existence.
Oh.
Burn him at the stake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got any juicy gossip, maybe? Do you got something you can tell us about Jacob that we could use against him? in the
No,
I
future?
have something I.
Oh yes.
No.
Do I?
Let's not do that now. Now
Oh,
that
I-
juicy gossip, and I want
I think I got a little dirt on Jacob.
no, let's not get hasty, fellas. Let's not be hasty.
I kind of got.
Don't be rash. Don't be rash.
Don't be rash. I really got to think about this. So someone say something while I think. Because like he hasn't. He's the exact same person from like the beginning of senior year to
Can you
now.
confirm or deny? I have a theory. Can you confirm or deny this theory I have?
Yeah, I probably can.
I believe that Jacob is a robot. Is this true or false?
Yo, I have the same exact kind of feeling. I also
am
think that Jacob is a robot.
Unaware of the true
Let's go over the
answer to
evidence,
this.
Right? Okay, as far as I know, first off, I've never seen him eat. Right? That's
Oh my God,
checking the
literally.
robot part. He
Literally.
wears the same clothes every day. I've never seen him grow at all. Like, I understand he's an adult, right?
I've come
I understand he's
puberty.
like, I understand he's reached an adult, right? But like, I swear to God, his hair and his beard have been the same length. This
They
entire
have
time.
not. They have not.
Like they are artificial.
That is
right?
cap.
Like,
He-
I don't
that
think
is
he's
cap.
grown.
He did get long hair and a beard
Yeah.
since the start of.
A buddy of
Yeah.
mine who listens to the show says that he gets quite loud sometimes, like he doesn't understand what his emotion chip is. His word's not mine. He also thinks
true.
Jacob is a robot. I am unconvinced that Jacob is not a robot, and I will.
I think he's a robot that was invented in like
take that-
2016
I
and
would
is like
take that as a
stayed with
try.
that humor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
does that
accurate.
mean?
It's like that one episode of SpongeBob where you think Mr. Krabs is a robot.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
the Navy.
there's like some AA batteries in your back pocket. And yeah, that's how you go. So that's my theory of the decade, right? That's my take of the century. Is that
I think that you might be
you're a
onto
robot.
something.
They're not.
You can't
I'm
confirm
not. I'm a real boy. I am a real
I think-
boy.
even like that statement right there? Like
You
it
were-
sounds
you
like
were-
robotic. I am a real. I swear, Mr. Human. I understand how to do the human. Don't you understand from my emotional side? It's like it's not.
Oh my god.
You know, the only way to justify this, the only way to figure this out for sure is I'm gonna have to cut you open at some point, Jake.
Yeah.
Okay.
gonna
All
be
right.
horrible.
I don't think we need to
When
go
you,
that
when, you,
far.
when you least expect it, probably during next semester's class, I'm just gonna stab you and just see if you bleed. Yeah. Only
If he
only
bleeds, case closed. If he doesn't, case closed.
Oh, Jacob, I have a serious gripe with you actually
Oh yeah. What's
Oh,
up?
here
Let
we
me
go.
know.
that I'm gonna completely dramatize
Gotcha.
for the show.
All right. Hoon style. I love it. Hit me with it.
Okay.
My girlfriend likes you more than she likes me.
Oh well, I mean, you know,
Oh Lord,
I mean,
that's not good.
Can you blame her though?
Nah, that's wop wop.
True, but
Can you-
That's what brings the question. What the hell are you doing to her?
Yeah. What have you? Are you in the dog
I
house
think
right
it's
now?
what
What'd you
I'm
do?
doing to her. It's the aura that Jacob has, you know?
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
Jacob's or
The or,
it's
yeah, I
called
agree.
aura,
It's
bruh.
Jacob's aura.
That fucking
just
killer
like-
robot aura. Yeah,
How can I repeat? Like, compete, not repeat. Compete.
I mean,
kill him.
No, that's not how you compete.
Yeah,
Tell us the
yeah,
stuff that
yeah.
your girlfriend says about Jacob. I'm curious, Josh. What exactly does she say about him?
She's like, every time I'm like, yeah, I'm playing games with Jacob or something, she's like, oh my god, Jacob, I love Jacob so much, so awesome.
Shall I move on to topics?
Yes, yeah. You got anything
Yes,
for us,
okay.
Dominic? Would you like to hit us with something?
Oh, I'm going first?
Yeah.
Fuck, okay. Shit. I have not really prepared. I've been quite busy, so I haven't really quite prepared anything.
We go in a
specific.
circle? This is epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
circle
usually we
time.
do it. Usually we do it in order. At the beginning of Jacob, but I guess that was his topic. Was you?
Mhm. Yeah. I
you
brought
are the
fresh
object
meat.
in this situation.
Yes.
Yeah, fresh meat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I watched a film last night. It's my
Okay.
topic now. I'm staying at the VCR, so this is what my topic's gonna be. We watched a movie last night. On VHS. We found a thrift shop a couple of years ago, and I need to send you because I think there's a YouTube copy of this. I gotta find it.
Mhm.
But it's a horrifying. It has a real name. I kind of figure what it is. I have to find the case, but we call it "People Fucking Dying." The show.
Jesus.
It is-
Fucking dying.
It's some really seedy 1990s B-roll VHS tape of just like home video clips of people dying.
Uh-huh.
Bro found the original live leak.
It's the entire thing. Yeah, it's like Live Leak, but it's maybe Live Leak from 1995 or so on VHS. And it's just like one after another of a really cheesy narrator going on this, and that's not appropriate, and then blah, blah, blah. And it's like some guy trying to climb like a telephone line to getting electrocuted to death. And that's the
Oh, is
entire
that like
thing.
Is it not? What's it called? 99 different ways to die or something like that?
No,
Fuck.
no. Oh, here I'm in the room. Just stand by. I'm gonna find the case.
I know what I'm going to talk about when it's Josh's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, you
just
don't
thought
got
of
time.
something.
You want to give us a little preview?
No. It has something to do with Jacob.
No.
Oh, wow.
No.
Continue.
Oh.
It's a legitimate gripe I have with him.
Oh,
All right,
God.
so the case is in here. I think one of my buds took it back to his cabin, but it was something along the lines of like extreme and uncensored, the greatest clips from 1985 in VHS. Can you handle the truth? Something like that. It's
What
some crazy
the
title.
How can you handle the
It's
truth?
on YouTube. I'll have to send you it. It's some really terrible. It is a like Live Leak before Live Leak was a thing.
Can I just say, you have
Yes.
said in almost every episode, I'll have to send you this, and you
I
never,
never do.
send it.
Yeah.
You, not once.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
once have you actually sent something like that when you've said that. I had to beg you on my hands and knees to get that blurred image of your desk.
Hands and
That you
knees
said
is
you
not
were
a
gonna-
fair statement. You texted
You
me.
don't know how I was acting when I was
busy.
texting you, though.
I know how he was
I
acting.
know how you were acting. You were acting like a robot sitting at your computer. I'm sure about that.
I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy.
That's something a robot would say.
No, it's not.
I promise you, I'll find a photo and send it to you. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but before the next show, I'll find you a photo and send it to you.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Hey,
It's
it might
not
even be
gonna
next
happen.
semester. Might not even be. Might not even be.
But I gotta find the VHS. But we watched it last night, and I gotta say that it's terrible in the sense that it's just people dying the entire time.
It's like those
but my
Brazilian
God,
beheading videos.
Yeah,
Oh,
but my
God.
God, it is a gripping. It is a gripping show. Like there's one where it's like this is very much not like child appropriate, but it's okay. This is an adult show.
Mhm.
Like there's one where it's a videotape of it's a couple of guys in Brazil,
Mhm.
and it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
police drug bust, and it's just a video of a cop like pulling some like teenager out of a car, the curb stomping him and then shooting him.
What?
Just raw. I was like, whoa,
Brazilian
Wow.
police brutality. I'd love
Whoa.
to see that.
oh, holy shit.
W.
More accurate
whoa.
Brazil.
More accurate Brazil.
Yeah. So it's a bunch of stuff like that, and I guess that's my topic for today is that I watched a movie last night and it was pretty gruesome.
You call that a
Jesus.
movie?
It doesn't even sound like a movie.
Back in my day,
It's a very liberal Tim of the Word movie right there. It's much more
Back
of
in my day-
a series of clips.
fun.
It sounds
Moving
it
pictures.
sounds like R-rated AFV, America's Funniest Home Videos. That's
Yeah.
what it sounds like.
That's a lot.
Guys, I have a
That's pretty
business
accurate.
idea.
Yeah.
No,
It's a business idea.
no,
Oh, God.
no.
Let's do that, but every single clip is just us torturing Hoon.
Yeah, I love that.
I
That's
like
a good
that.
idea.
I
But
like
we're just
that.
making Jackass.
Oh, hey. Oh God, actually, I don't think I could do that, man. I watched Jackass forever, bro.
You
I-
don't think you could? You don't think you could do Jackass?
No, I don't think I could drink pig semen. Nah, that's
It
Whoa,
is a lot like
whoa,
Jackass,
whoa. There's
You
so
don't do
much.
that?
There's
Did that.
so much to unpack. What do you mean you don't do that? Do you do that? How do you have
What?
access to pig semen?
no. I said I don't think I could.
Not
drink
you,
pig-
him, Josh. Do you have access
Oh.
to pig semen? Are you drinking pig semen on the regular? Let me know. What are you talking about?
I can neither confirm nor deny those claims.
All right.
Wait, you said you could what? You said you could drink. Wait, you said you could drink pig semen? You just said that?
He just said
Oh,
something
okay.
like that. Yeah.
Oh,
fuck
okay.
off! Fuck off! Fucking go die! I hate.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Yeah. I guess that's my top. I feel really bad because that is a shitty topic. There's like nothing there. But I've had my time with
Well,
this.
if
what you're
if
gonna
nothing
get.
You
else,
know-
we got to pig semen. So that's we got.
You
what we
tried
needed
your
to.
best.
Yeah, pig
You know,
semen.
that's all that really
I
matters.
tried
Yeah.
my absolute best there.
Mhm.
I looked
That's all
around
that really
this room,
matters.
this cabin, and there's not a whole lot here.
Why is Robert Calhoun
speaking
playing
the truth here.
Roblox?
What is he playing Roblox? Seriously?
I was like,
now.
nah, I'm just gonna.
Is!
While you guys are fucking.
He totally is playing Roblox. What are you doing?
I meant to
Son of
say
a
something
bitch.
when Dominic pulled up or was looking for his thing. I was like, I'm just gonna fucking open Roblox.
Wow. Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
This
Oh, you got
I
long
like
has
this,
this been going on?
this must be
How-
the most chaotic episode to date, and we're only 20 minutes in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
on-
honest. This is, it's a bit of
on-
a shit show.
This might be
feel
my worst idea
A
I've
little
ever
bit
had.
bad for future you, who's gonna have to edit all this down.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
Oh my
not gonna
god,
be.
it's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. Fun.
It'll be fine.
But yes,
it'll be
Sam,
fine.
if you want to hit me with something, that would be fantastic.
Okay, awesome. Here, so I might as well get this out of the way. Because I like to talk and I like to present, I did want to put together a kind of PowerPoint about all this.
Okay, I'm
Tell,
down for PowerPoint.
Unfortunately, I did not put together a PowerPoint, and
Okay.
the longer this goes,
There isn't a power. Okay, great.
there is no PowerPoint.
Put it
I
together
really
right now.
wanted to, but I
Can you
didn't.
just throw
live.
some like images in the chat, in the general chat?
I mean, I would, I probably could do that.
No, let's
And
not though,
so-
because that's a lot of images for me to have to insert and post. So let's maybe not do that.
Okay,
okay.
never mind then. Never mind.
So instead of
Yep.
me doing a complicated, actual deep dive and like well thought out discussion about Kanye West, I'm just gonna complain about Kanye West.
Oh, it's kind
And-
of.
Oh.
And
Oh,
we're just
okay.
okay, we're gonna go. Oh, okay, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. To Kanye West. Let's talk about Kanye West for a second. So, my mom, she was just to kind of go over my experiences with the Yay, as the white nationalist children call him.
We don't call him that, but okay.
Oh, okay.
I've never met one person ever who's ever called Kanye West "yay."
Other than
And I live in
himself.
a pretty white part of the world, and
Yeah.
I've never heard that. What?
I mean, we live in New York.
Yeah,
I've
and,
never heard
and
of
nobody
people
calls
who
him
is
Yay.
Okay, all right. So nobody calls him Yay. Fair enough. Never mind.
Yay? Who calls him? It's like an emotion. That's
Well,
like,
no, because
wow,
that's no
well,
Dominic.
damn.
Dominic,
Yeah.
Dominic. I think
No,
you're on
for
the
me.
out on this. He changed his name to Yay. Just why?
Yeah,
Oh, did he?
Yes,
Did
he did. No, Diddy is in jail. That's different.
No, I know about P Diddy and the big
I
war. We're not about P
I,
Diddy. and the
I
big
saw.
war.
I could see it coming from a mile away.
But like, did
Did
he
he?
actually change his name?
Yes,
I
he
think
did.
out of the loop
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
he did.
I mean, the
fucking
last
do
I
that,
heard
yeah.
that Kanye West was a rapper, and that is the extent of my knowledge.
Oh,
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 wow.
you're missing out, brother.
You're
Oh my
in
God.
for an adventure.
Yeah.
All right,
You're
somebody
gonna
pull
have
up
to fill me in a whole
Twitter.com.
bunch here. You're gonna have to fill me in a whole bunch. All right, so tell me,
Somebody
who
pull-
is this Kanye West, and is there a Kanye East?
Actually, there might be.
There's
There
not.
is, isn't there?
There's not.
Oh, okay. There's no Kanye East.
No. There's a Kanye East, the Fortnite balls. I'm gay guy.
Yeah, there's a parody
There
of
we go.
Kanye West. who calls himself Kanye East. He's not. Well, at this point, he is kind of as famous as Kanye West, but that's neither here or there.
Is it
Oh.
pronounced Kane? But everyone's been mispronouncing it for so long. You just decided to go with the
Nope,
dead and say
because
No, it
the
is not
Y is
Kane.
after the N, not before.
It is definitely not Kane.
I'm picturing the name in my head. I'm actually looking at it, print it out. All right. That's enough of the
Kanye.
questions. You can actually go off a bit now. I'm like way distracting you. It's not fair.
No, okay. Hey, like I said, I don't have a presentation. We're just
Tell me
complaining.
about this stupid rapper who hurt your feelings.
Damn.
So that was also quite harsh.
No, it's valid. It's a valid crash out for sure.
Valid. I shall preface this by saying that I had heard about him. You know, my mom used to be really big into like early 2000s rap artists, the big ones. We got Jay-Z, we got Kanye West, we got Nas,
50 Cent.
50 Cent.
He was more
Most-
2010s, but like,
Sam.
well, you know.
Notch?
Yeah.
Didn't he do like Minecraft? Isn't the Minecraft
No,
guy?
not Notch. Nas.
Not Notch.
Nas.
And NAS,
Nas. Oh my
Nas.
God.
Can we also
Is this going to be a thing?
Can we also go
Is this
back
gonna-
to when Robert just said he was one of the big original rappers? Nobody else caught it.
I'm so glad somebody heard it.
Yeah, Josh was
Wait,
like
what? Who
50 Cent, and then Robert under his breath was like, me. And nobody else heard it. Nobody else heard it.
Yeah, a lot has happened before we met.
What?
A whole lifetime's worth of stuff. Yeah, I'm sure.
You were shot 19 times?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I
tracks.
thugged it out though.
I find that hard to believe. I find that very hard to believe that you survived getting shot 19 times and then dropped a song about that moment. Also, I find it hard to believe that your short, pasty, thin ass also happens to be a big black guy ripped to the fucking floor.
Samuel, are you saying only big black guys can be famous rappers?
Yeah, that's racist. Man. That's so
yeah,
racist.
you sick fuck.
You racist fuck.
I think there's an Eminem there somewhere too. I disagree.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I think there's a Josh Nowacki there to disagree
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Crackle
Hit me up
Pop
with
is
one of
on
your
the beat.
singles. Hit me with your singles, Wacky. What have you got on Spotify?
The Life of Don Quavius.
What
The fuck is
What?
that?
Excuse me?
Spell Quavius right now.
I can't spell out loud.
Oh, you can't.
I can't spell out loud.
I'm not even lying.
Okay.
I need a piece of paper in front of me if I need to spell. I'll give it a shot though. DonQuavius.
That sounds about right.
You're asking
Quavius.
us like we know. That's crazy.
Asking us like we're Don Quavius.
There's an actual artist named Quavius. What the fuck is going on right now? No, okay. We're going down too many rabbit holes. Let me fucking. You can talk about Quavius on your.
On your own time. On your own time. Let the man talk about Kanye.
Kanye, right? So
I love Kanye.
I actually do.
Not
too.
now, but I do.
There's context.
Separate the art from the
Context.
artist type shit. He made Graduation.
No, all right, no more interrupting.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So so I knew about Kanye. He was always kind of in my general vicinity, but I didn't really listen to the guy. I knew he was supposed to be this big artist. And then his first big hiccup happened, right? His first, he criticized the Jews, right? He criticized the so-called quote unquote Jewish elite, who,
Jacob?
according to him, were
Fuck off! Fuck off! No, we're not bringing that into this podcast. That is not coming. That bit does not come into this workspace. That bit does not
I
come
don't
into
follow
this
that
space.
section of the news at all, but even this does ring a bell. I do kind of vaguely remember this at some point a couple years ago.
It was a
the
big
guy-
thing.
He said something about like a space laser. Or was that a politician who said about the Jewish space laser?
That
It was
does
somebody-
not,
Somebody
yeah,
was
Kanye.
telling me about a Jewish space laser, and that sounds familiar.
I'm
Was
more
that from
inclined to
Kanye?
believe that a politician said something about
Yeah.
a Jewish space
Yeah.
laser.
yeah, that sounds like a
Honestly,
politician thing.
that may have been Trump. Thinking about it in retrospect, that may have been Trump that said that. Jewish space laser, which is also what I call that building in downtown Rochester, the one that's actually the First National Bank, but it has the giant like Batman thing at the top that kind of points up at the sky. I call it the
Oh,
Jewish
yeah.
space laser because it looks like a space laser.
Yeah. Shit, I know what that is, but I forgot. Anyway.
Yeah, it's,
I'm
it's,
actually
it's a
supposed
Jewish
to,
space laser, obviously. That's what it is.
I'm actually supposed to call it that, but that is definitely what I do call it.
The Jewish.
It is the Manhattan Square building in downtown Rochester.
Mm.
The Manhattan. Yep, there
I
you
was
go.
curious.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I feel like we have talked about that building, and I don't think anybody brought it up.
Well,
I
yeah, but
remember
it's also
you-
Rochester, so who the fuck remembers?
That is true.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
Fair point. So he was criticized. He was criticizing the Jewish elite for like owning his music and like trying to slave him or some shit. And the big thing, right? Like there was a lot of hubbub. Like a lot of people were like, "Yo, anti-Semitism is not cool. Stop saying this shit." But this is where the he made graduation memes really started to pick up.
He made graduation.
Congratulations.
He made
May
graduation.
graduation.
And I shit you not, right? This happened in what, like 2023, 2024? Something like that? Right. He made graduation. I heard this shit. I was like, what the fuck is so good about graduation? Why is this a thing? I mean, I knew there were some people who were being ironic. I knew there were some people who weren't, but I was genuinely curious. So, shortly
is this,
after
like,
he did this,
high school graduation or like college graduation?
No,
This-
it's an album.
Graduation's an album.
graduation.
Oh, it's an album. I thought we were praising how he like graduated high school for
You're
a
such
diploma.
a
or
fucking
something.
old man.
That
It's
makes
not even
so
funny.
much sense. I thought like, I've heard that before like 1,000 times. I always assumed.
To be fair,
he got his
how
diploma.
would you even know that?
How would you even? That is
It
fair.
was
That is-
all ironic. No, it's an album. That makes so much more sense.
yeah, it's an album.
I'm gonna have to like start explaining every little thing. 'cause
I
this
don't
guy does
know.
not-
I don't know this man. Look, man. I listen to like America. I listen to the Beatles. I'm
What the
I'm
fuck
not
do you mean you
the
listen
rap
to
person.
America? What is
the
America?
band.
Oh,
The
that's a
America's
band.
a band.
Oh, my
Yes.
fault. My
The
fault. My
band.
fault. My fault. My fault. I live under a rock.
My
My
genre
fault.
is like 70s smooth soft.
They made
rock,
Ventura
right?
Highway one of the
I
greatest
don't-
songs ever.
I don't know this Kanye West.
This is
Which
is
is,
crazy.
that's actually crazy to me because he's like famous for being so schizophrenic all the time. And
He was
like,
only my
bipolar.
comfort character
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I
He was
didn't recognize a whole lot of your comfort characters, to be honest.
Oh
I
my
was
god.
too focused on my comfort characters, to be honest. But go on. Ignore my ignorance here, and I am quite ignorant. I should be less ignorant, but I am.
do-
Here I am.
Be
I
better.
do want to preface this that I this is crazy to me that he doesn't know this information. I mean, I know he doesn't, but mind you, I've had several car rides with this man, Dominic, and he has a playlist in his car, and literally everything is on that fucking playlist.
Oh, I'm gonna pull it out right now. It's Roadie McBodie Trip. I think it's actually public on Spotify if you want to pull it up. And it's I'm gonna pull it up. Every song I listen to that I think, oh, that's a cool song. I stick on the same playlist. So I have this very
Everything. It's a
genre
big
playlist.
ass playlist. There's
It's 33 hours long. Here's a couple of highlights. I've got Hello by the Cat Empire. I've got Personal Jesus by Giuseppe Mode. I got I Feel Love, the 12-minute version of I Feel Love from Donna Summer 1979.
there you go. Oh, you know what it is?
Like that.
I figured it out.
Cigarette Daydreams.
He's got everything except rap music. That actually does narrow it because I've never heard
I
rap
think
music.
there is
in
a
his
rap
car.
song in here somewhere. Just for
A
shits and giggles, but
singular rap song.
I don't like rap. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand it's a culture and people like it. If you like it, that's great. But it's not for me. And I have never liked any rap whatsoever. I've never found one that I've enjoyed. Ever.
You know what? That's fair. That's
It is quite critical, but
I'm a big Tupac guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I don't know how many graduations has Tupac made.
Yeah, how many graduate? Yo, Kendrick Lamar is the new woke rapper. Get with the program, Josh. It's Kendrick now. Nobody gives a shit about
okay.
Tupac. Oh,
Yep.
I got just a second. Come in.
Insert
okay.
yellow condiment name.
I'll just be Sam in the meantime. Hi, I'm Sam. We're gonna talk about Kanye West. He's a rapper. He's got hair. I don't know. Like,
Is
I don't
this
know.
is
All
this
right.
anti-Muslim
bad
hate?
bit.
Is that what that was?
What the fuck is going on?
I don't think
What?
that.
What?
That felt
Okay,
like
Jacob,
anti-Muslim hate right there.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel. about that.
Jacob.
I tried
Okay,
to
Jacob.
be
That's
you while you were
redundant.
gone. It didn't work out.
Jacob, that's a bit redundant.
You're redundant.
I don't think
Okay.
you can say that word.
we are off topic. Like,
Yes, Kanye, please hit us with Kanye.
so I'm probably one of the few people who did this, but I was so interested in the he made graduation memes that I went through a literal month-long marathon, right? Listening to Kanye's albums. I went from High School Dropout, Late Registration, fucking Graduation eventually. Can I tell you, I did Life of Pablo, fucking Jesus is King, that one other fucking album he did. What was another one I listened to? I listened to a few different albums to try and
Did you
get
listen
the
to
idea.
Donda?
I did listen to Donda.
What about Donda 2?
Wait, I might have actually heard Don. Is it Donda 2 in Donda? Am I confused? I might be confused.
Well, Donda 2, didn't he like just release that, or am I schizophrenic?
He
I
might
don't
have
know.
just released that. Yeah, I listened to Donda, so not Donda 2. I did not listen to Donda 2. I listened to a few different albums. And let me tell you, I will tell you right now, Graduation, not that good.
What?
Late Registration.
Slander right there. Graduation, not a good album. That is so
Not that
deep.
That is so foul. How dare you?
That's so
It's
that's so
blasphemous.
deep, and also a
Never
level of
listened
deep
to a
that I
single Kanye
clearly
song.
understand fully.
That is blasphemy.
So deep.
Yeah, that's blasphemy. That's what I've been saying.
This
It
is
is
blasphemy. As somebody who's never listened to Kanye.
As someone who's never listened to Kanye.
Yeah.
My
I will
favorite
tell
is
you.
Life of Pablo.
I will tell Life of Pablo.
People were celebrating his graduation from a college a little while ago. Clearly, this is slander.
I do think it's funny though
No.
that he went from High School Dropout, which is an album, to Graduation, which is an album. So in a way,
No, yeah.
you weren't technically wrong. It's just you were a little off the mark.
Okay.
Well, it's a story, you know?
Yeah, it's an
So-
arc.
It is a story.
For reference here, for my clarity, has he
Yeah.
graduated some sort of secondary school?
He has graduated high school. He dropped out of college. That's kind of the point of his
Mm.
first three
Yeah, we
albums.
make
He's a
him
college
graduation.
dropout.
Yeah,
I suppose if I suddenly became Kanye West and I had lots of money, I would also drop out of college, right? It sounds like he's doing just fine without a college degree, to be honest.
well, see, that's the
Oh,
thing.
wait until
That's
you
the
hear the
funny thing
fucking-
about
Yeah.
Insert Alex.
graduation.
Insert Alex Jones.
Insert, yeah, insert Alex Jones. There's some levels to this, right? So,
Okay.
I mean, graduation is considered his. People really liked it because the point was
Magnum opus.
his magnum opus because he dropped out of college before he basically became quote unquote successful. Graduation is what he made when he made it, basically. Like it was his celebration of achieving success outside
okay.
of the
I
normal
see.
means.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
it's turning down now. That's starting to make more sense. I mean, it doesn't make any sense because I wouldn't call that graduation. I would call. I mean, the thing is, graduation is probably a much better title than what I would call it, but I'd be tempted to call that like
Fuck you, I win.
not romantic- yeah, that's not
Yeah,
like
Coded name.
like financial success despite leaving secondary education.
You would call your album that?
Yes, the whole
You
statement.
call it-
Which probably isn't the best name for an album, but then again, I also don't rap, so how would I know?
Nah, that'd be goaded. That'd be a goaded name
That's
for
my
an
that's
album.
my first album. It's monetary. What the hell did I just say? Financial success despite dropping out of secondary level education.
do a Photoshop cover for that
The
album
album.
and present that one of these shows. I would love to see that. Fucking
Oh,
the
I
album.
have okay, I have a better topic than my first topic, but I'll wait for you to be done, and then we'll talk about Photoshop because I need to tell you about Photoshop.
Oh God.
So the thing, who gulped? No, let so
That's Josh's vocal stem. Don't worry about it.
okay.
He does that occasionally.
So
Oh,
I will tell you right now,
Oh, okay.
I actually get it. I do get it. Even though graduation is not that good, this guy actually like makes music for the people. First of all, I will be on the record of saying this. Graduation, not that good. True Kanye fans fuck with Late Registration. Late Registration has to be. I was like, before anybody knew me, I was blasting that shit constantly during the first semester of college. It was such a fucking goated album. Like, just, oh my God. One of the best. And I understood it. Suddenly I understood it. I just went a month listening to his earlier albums. And then, but then I also was given perspective because once I started listening to his later albums, I started kind of detecting a little hints of him going a little crazy, jumping off the deep end a little bit. This is a tortured mind, a man with a very tortured mind. And I mean, just a brief recap for the people who haven't been keeping up with it. Dominic, after
I see
the
that slander. I see what you're doing there. Okay. I
But
only know that you're right.
after the whole Jewish thing, he basically got effectively canceled, which, at varying degrees of
Oh,
success.
he got canceled. Oh no.
Yeah, right.
You gonna
He
cancel me
was
yet, Gen Z me, bro?
Gen Z, trying to cancel me? Gen Z me, bro? As we know, canceling doesn't work, especially if you are psychotic. So, but it generally doesn't work. But he got effectively canceled, and then a lot of the people who also got canceled, or, the cancel club, the people who were attempted, right? The people attempted to cancel. They met with Kanye, and one of these people was Alex Jones, everyone's favorite schizo
Dear
news
God.
icon. And this is where shit started to get a little nuts because, yeah, first of all, they were like doubling down on Kanye's statements about Jews, but then Kanye started saying some
Other
pretty,
things.
some pretty interesting things about the Nazis and Hitler, like how they contributed to society. And
I think Hitler's a pretty good guy.
Yeah, I think Hitler's a pretty
I
good guy.
couldn't take that out of context.
Okay, you say that like I'm not the one who could chop that out of context, and it's my words. I'm not doing that. Fuck off.
Hey, Josh, are
Now,
you,
I
Josh,
suppose
are you recording?
If you were going to go into an interview right, where the host is going to drill you about allegations of anti-Semitism, I guess what the host is expecting is you to defend yourself. But Kanye West is like, I'm going to subvert expectations here and just double down.
Double
I'm
down.
not saying that's the right thing, but
see, that's the crazy thing
I'm not
about this
saying
interview.
it's a good thing. I don't even say it's a smart thing. It's actually pretty stupid, but
It's not a
it is
good
what it
yeah.
is.
But see, that's the crazy thing about this, Dominic. The host invited him on the talk show to reaffirm his original claims.
Yeah.
Who
Yes,
was
yes,
again?
Alex
Was it Alex Jones?
Yeah,
Or was it the
Alex
guy from
Jones.
Alex Jones? I know Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're turning the frogs gay. Alex Jones, yes.
Yep.
He brought him on there to kind of like have a legitimate discussion about why he was right and what he thought. But then Kanye
I was
went
about to say, like, have you met
so-
Alex Jones? Did he agree with Kanye with his points? Because it's Alex
Up
Jones.
until he
I would've
said
put it
Hitler
past
is
him.
and the Nazis are good.
Yeah,
It was at
until
that point he decided to step back a little.
He was like, "Whoa, wait a minute, we're not doing that."
I was gonna say, let's not paint Alex Jones here as like the next Jesus. He doesn't quite,
The next Jesus.
he's
No.
a bit of a conspiracy theorist, and he's not really
He's-
a good conspiracy theorist.
He's a bit of
Nah,
a schizo.
he's a bit of a schizo
No,
himself.
I'm trying to be nice here, but he's a bit of a.
It's
he's a
Alex
bit of a
Jones. You don't
far-right
have to
nut
be
job.
nice.
I was just say,
Yeah.
I feel like we're being
He's a bit what I would call like a far right nut job, a little bit.
A little bit.
I
yeah.
wouldn't say a little bit. I think it's just definition. Textbook.
He is. He's a far right nut job.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm waiting for the
So-
wiki page for him now, and it's like, oh wow, okay. Oh,
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
Not good information.
Okay. He denies the Oklahoma City bombing. The September 11 attacks is an inside job.
Mm-hmm.
And he
God.
also denies that we landed on the moon.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
kind of nuts.
Oh, well, did we?
And this
Well,
guy thought
be a
Kanye
topic
went
of
too far.
Yeah, this guy thought Kanye went too far. And you know what? He just kept doubling down on stuff like that. He lost a lot of deals, sponsorship deals. He went back and forth with he wrote it. Like people were calling him an anti-Semite, and then he doubled down and he rode the wave of being an anti-Semite. And here's the thing.
He's like, what are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it? He went nuts. And then once that started losing traction, he just started kind of having he started insulting his day ones.
Twitter.
He took to Twitter. He's just started doing crazy shit online.
He switched
And-
up on his day ones.
Yeah.
Switched up on his day
Started
ones
schizo
hard.
posting. Oh, it was glorious.
Schizo posting. He at one point he started talking about how he sucked his cousin's dick, which is very
Yes!
interesting.
I gave my
Yeah.
cousin head. I gave
Yeah,
my
that was-
cousin. Hey, you and my cousin reading dirty magazines.
What the-
Oh.
So here's where things take a very interesting turn. This is a man. I realized once he had made that post where he actually started talking about how he had sexual relations with his cousin, and then his cousin killed himself sometime in the future.
Oh.
I realized, because before this, there was issues. This man married Kim Kardashian, who, was very popular for a sex tape that had got out.
Mhm.
And this guy, I mean, like in a lot of his newer albums, there was a sort of kind of overarching theme. And tell me, I'm sure you could affirm this, Josh, that there was kind of an overarching theme of how like there was a poison in his general circle. Like there was like this kind of poison between insincerity and just over sexualization in the culture that he was exposing himself to. Yeah, he was. I mean, this guy, he loved sex. Like, he actually has. There's been news about him, like, actually having a porn addiction and stuff like that, which.
He's just like me.
Just being.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. He has like a serious addiction with like sexual. Yeah, he's just like us, right? Well, some of us.
Okay.
Some of us won't admit it, but addiction to like just sex in general, right? Like he's obsessed with the idea of porn and pornographic material. And that's when I realized that like this kind of crashing out that he does online, my theory is this is just another theme of addiction, right? Like he has so much money that he's been able to live out his wildest fantasies. He married this I mean, I don't know. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's subjective, right? But he married this fucking supermodel, Kim Kardashian, and he does all these songs. He has like these kinds of weird he's got all like these. He's living out his dreams, his sexual fantasies, his sexual dreams. He's doing all of this. He's in the culture, and as an addict, if anybody's actually like had issues with addiction before, it always kind of you need more. It's not enough. You even when you live out your wildest fantasies and your wildest dreams, you just need more and more and more. It's never enough, and it becomes a problem. So here we have a guy who's had all this wealth. He has access to everything because nobody can really stop him, and he has so much money. It's fuck you money. Like nobody can really tell him to stop, right? He doesn't have to listen to anybody if he doesn't want help. Mm-hmm. So what does he do? Well, suddenly now he said something about Jews. People started getting on him about that, and now he's addicted to being on the outskirts. He's addicted to being painted as a white nationalist. He's addicted to being depicted as a Nazi. He's addicted to being painted as an anti-Semite.
Okay.
Like, this is a guy who now walks around. There are a couple videos of him walking around dressed in Ku Klux Klan garb.
Mm.
All
Why'd
black.
you say fuck Virgil?
Why do I what?
Why'd you? It's a clip of him in a KKK outfit.
Oh yeah, the clip. Yep. When he was talking to Virgil, the clip
Because
of him
I'm
in
evil.
He does this shit for attention.
Mm-hmm.
And I've realized, tracing it back, right? If you like listen to some of the stuff that he's talks about in all of his albums, like this is a man who is struggling. This is my theory at all. None of this is fucking confirmed, right? But based off of what I've listened to and I've heard and what I've decided based off of his activity, this is a guy who just really gets off on the attention because that's the only thing keeping him going. And he's not going to stop anytime soon. Yeah. And I'm genuinely worried because I do like him as an artist. I feel like some of his earlier albums were some of the best, some of the best that rap had to offer in the early 2000s. I think there is some value to some of his newer stuff. Not like the newest stuff like Heil Hitler, whatever the fuck he's been doing. Whatever the fuck
no,
he's
that
been
one's the
out
goat,
there.
dude. You can't bring that one into it. N-word Heil Hitler.
Oh my god.
They don't understand what I said on Twitter.
Audio clip right there, gonna use. The clip. I don't want to sound crass, and I hope I'm not coming off as crass.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Oh boy.
First off, I think your elevation's probably true, but I also think it's almost a little bit obvious. I mean, he's in my eyes, he's obviously quite addicted to attention. Like he's what I would call like an attention whore.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I feel that personality maps to most people who are in music industries, right? Like most kind of high level musicians fall into that category, right?
That is true.
Like I bet you Kim Kardashian is like that, and I bet Taylor Swift is also like that, as is Eminem, right? That's probably pretty
as
common.
Is insert popular artist.
As is insert, and pretty much anybody who's making 7 figures on the music. There's probably an element there of the ego. I think that's almost so what's the word prevalent and notable about him that I struggle to see a different point of view other than that's true.
But to this point, this is he's on the path of self-destruction.
Yeah.
At this point,
It's a
he's
very
running
extreme
suicide.
version of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is an extreme
I've never
version of it,
seen this
that's true.
before. I've
But-
never seen this before.
He
But
made
he
graduation.
made graduation, Samuel, and that's what we
He
need.
made
That's what we
graduation.
need to take away from all this, I think.
The guy graduated from high school, right? That's such
That's
a
a
rare
big
thing
deal.
nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
a big
only
deal.
In this economy?
like what, one in every I can't do one in every number because that's not how the math works out.
No.
That's only 5 in every whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, okay.
Something.
You have
It's
to
some
cut that
math.
out.
Some impressive figure.
Yeah.
He did graduate. The
It's only
important
most
thing
Americans.
is,
I think I'm trying to say.
the important thing is, he graduated. No, not he graduated. Fuck, Tomic's fucking me up. He made graduation.
Mhm.
The important thing is that he made graduation. The other important thing to take away from this is graduation sucks. Listen to late registration.
Also,
And
can I
that's my two
can I
cents.
just say Kanye in general? I can't get behind Kanye in general. I don't. Josh and I took a road trip at one point, and he hijacked the music and he just kept playing Kanye and song after song. It was awful.
No, I didn't keep playing Kanye. I kept playing On Sight by Kanye.
No, you
Hey, that's a
shuffled
problem.
through a bunch of them, but yeah, that was the worst offender. I hated
Wait,
it.
okay. Hang on just a second. Josh, did you play actual good Kanye music? Or were you
No.
just trying to... Yeah, you were trolling Jacob.
Oh,
See,
well,
I was
don't
rage
let-
baiting.
He was rage baiting you.
Whatever.
Don't let this man destroy your opinion of Kanye West.
Kanye's also not
Kanye
that
also
good.
just sucks. Like it is what it is.
He is a great. He's not like the second coming of Christ. Admittedly.
Well,
no.
I don't know about all that now.
What?
Some of his
Okay, what the-
opinions have some merit.
Whose side are you
what-
on, Jacob?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
He's just
I'm-
trolling.
I'm,
Yeah.
He's
pretty,
just
I'm
trolling.
pretty sure if you would have put on Kanye West in the car, I would A, not recognize it, and then B, turn it off.
That is possible.
I think that's gonna happen.
That is possible.
Yeah.
Well,
That
what
is
part are we
very
listening to?
It's like, what the hell is this?
What the
No.
hell is?
Get rid of it.
You
I don't
would
want
not.
it. You.
A lot of the stuff that you would consider good Kanye music, you would not recognize it as coming from Kanye. Unfortunately, that's just the day and age we live in.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it
So-
because it's so different than his modern music, or is it because I don't know rap and I wouldn't recognize it because I don't know?
Probably
Probably
that
in
one.
your case, both. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that too.
I'm pretty sure if and I mean this with love. I say that a lot, but this is definitely true. You know, you're allowed to like things I don't like. That is allowed. It's Shocker, I know. But I don't listen to rap. I'm pretty certain if you would have put like Kanye West next to like Kendrick Lamar, like the music back to back, I would not be able to tell the difference.
Probably.
If you put the faces,
crazy.
I can pick them out.
No,
because I kind of know what they look like. but-
I think you could detect a difference there.
The music, I'm not convinced I could. I kind of want to try.
Kendrick
it,
Lamar
but
won a
I'm not
Pulitzer
convinced I could.
Prize.
Oh yeah,
In
big
Man.
what? Did he write a book?
No, he's just that good at lyric writing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's just bullshit then.
No, he's insane.
Pulitzer is for writing books. Like he's supposed to write a novella to get a Pulitzer Prize. Like that just kind of diminishes the value of the Pulitzer
No,
Prize.
it's
Right?
the Pulitzer Prize is not for a novel. It's for writing.
Insert
How is it just for writing in
insert
general?
True.
insert yellow
thought-
condiment.
I thought it was for writing a novella. Hold on, I'm gonna Google this.
Mustard.
You may be right.
Admittedly, right? What was
Pulitzer
it? Was it for
Prize.
Damn or was it for To Pimp a Butterfly? What was it that he won the
Probably
Pulitzer?
T-Pab.
Oh, yeah? Oh, never mind then. Fine. That's
Uh,
interesting.
Jacob's lot.
I mean, I guess good for him. He's good at writing lyrics. That actually is quite a hard thing to do. So good for him.
Yeah.
That actually is quite.
I can
impressive.
write words.
Yeah.
My point there is you would definitely be able to tell the difference between.
I hope
Kendrick
so. 'Cause
Lamar.
I feel it would be kind of sad if I couldn't. I wouldn't put it past.
I
myself.
don't know. I have to disagree with Josh on this point.
No, you're wrong.
just because.
No,
How
you're
am I wrong? You can
Because
tell.
I said so.
Kendrick raps about like he has meaning. Kanye's like butts and boobies.
Whoa, dude! Have you?
Yeah, yeah.
Right
Yeah.
then and there, I know you
So the
haven't
one that
listened
has
to
like a deep
graduation.
meaning to it is the one that's Kendrick Lamar. I got it.
Yeah.
Got it. If I'm ever like caught on a bus by some guy, if a guy and he goes, "Give me your wallet," unless you can't recognize these two people, and I'll know what to look for now.
Mhm.
I know
God
to look
damn
at
it.
the meaning.
Yeah.
Yo, you guys are listen, don't make this the bit where I start defending Kanye West of all people.
Well, you
Did
heard it here
guys
first. Samuel is defending
Thanks.
Kanye West, and with that, we're gonna move swiftly on to something else, so he can't have a chance to
May I go?
retort. You may go, Josh. Please.
Fuck.
Okay, so you
Hit me
guys,
with a topic, Josh. Hit me with a topic.
Yeah.
so Formula One is the highest class of international single seat auto racing,
I hate
governed by the
you.
Federation
I hate you.
the International Federation of Automobiles. It features a series of races known as Grand Prix, held both
Okay.
on purpose-built circuits and public roads in countries around the world.
Okay.
That's a brief summary of what the sport of Formula One is.
I'm aware
Man.
about Formula One. I'm aware of that. Okay.
So you may know that there was a race yesterday,
Yeah.
This
the
fucking
Austrian
guy.
Grand Prix,
This fucking guy.
Don't care.
and so I had a mutual acquaintance of Jacob and I over, and so it took so much convincing to try to get Jacob to come, and he's so fucking stubborn that he still wouldn't.
I never agreed to come. What are you talking about?
You would not come.
No,
like,
I wouldn't.
why don't
Because I don't
Why
wanna
don't you
go-
wanna
I
hang
don't-
out-
I don't care about F1.
You're not.
I don't
you're
care
not
about
gum.
F1.
Yeah, but you care about your friends?
Little.
He's putting him on
So,
blast right
It's
now.
because he was plugged in charging and he couldn't leave the house.
Fuck off, you fucking dicks. I just didn't want to go watch F1 at 8 to 9 in the morning or whatever the fuck it was. I didn't feel like
Oh,
it.
it's 8 to 9 in the morning?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
The-
In the
yeah.
No,
morning?
the race started at 9, but it went till 11. You could have come later.
No, buddy. Buddy, I am on the 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. sleep schedule.
In
Do you
the
know how
morning,
much that would have
Jesus.
fucked
different.
me?
I'm backing Jacob up on this one. You cannot watch a sports game in the morning. It's sports
It's
game
not
is
really
past
sport.
5
It's
p.m.
it's watching people
with
drive.
beer, right? You can't watch a sports game without beer, and you can't have beer at 9 a.m. in the morning. That's not what you do. You have to wait until like 5, 7 p.m.
Well, it's
I
on,
understand
it's on a
in Austria,
weekend.
and it's
though,
probably like a
Sonny,
time
yeah.
change thing between Austria and now. I'm sure it's an evening in Austria, but
Mhm.
you cannot. I would like tape it and then watch in the evening, or like find
No.
on YouTube.
Okay, so
you
that's
have to watch
okay.
it
So
live.
I can't watch it
now,
live.
now you're. I appreciate you defending me, but now you're no. You don't do that. You just don't watch it.
Right,
If
right,
you just
right.
you just either lock the fuck in and watch it when it happens, or you just don't watch it. You don't tape it for later. That's not what you do. That's not what you do. You're wrong for that one. You're very wrong.
Okay,
for that
I
one.
have to
I'll tell you one
defend.
thing. I've never watched Formula One, but it does appeal to me 'cause I like fast cars. But do you know what's a really good one to watch?
What
Do
is?
they still do the what's the big race they do from Paris to Africa, through Africa to
Whoa, I don't even know about what that is.
whatever city that is in the
Is that
in
a
West Africa.
car race?
Yeah,
It's a-
yeah, it's an endurance race. It's an endurance race from Paris to somewhere in I gotta Google this. I don't know.
I
off
don't
the top of
think
my head.
he's
And
thinking of a real race. Can I just
This
say?
is a real race.
endurance?
I'm not sure they still do it because I've only been watching old reruns on YouTube.
That sounds
Is
like
it the-
Speed
talking
Racer.
Oh, you're the Dakar Rally.
Yeah, Dakar. It's Paris to
Ah.
Dakar. That's an endurance race, and it's a great endurance race because it's through the Sahara Desert, and it's quite brutal.
Mm,
And it's a load of fun to watch. Because that's the kind of racing I like. Because you never know if the car's gonna make it.
mhm.
And
Damn.
I always like it because you see the different cultures in a sense. Like the Germans, because the Germans over-engineer the car to every specification possible.
Mhm.
And then you see the French, and they just like rock up in an old, Chevant Trevor, and they just blast it. It's just the car they pulled from the driveway that morning. It's great.
Now here's the
yes,
question, Dominic. Would you,
you
watch
get,
this
you,
at?
you get someone from like Hungary, and they just show up in like a Trabant, and just floor it. It's great.
Yeah. Now, would you watch this event at 8 in the morning? Would you?
Yeah. No.
If it was live and I wasn't working that day, yes, I would.
Okay.
So you undermine your whole point about the beer.
Well, I would still get drunk. That's why I'm making sure I'm not working that day. Dakar race. Do they still do it? Yeah, the Dakar. Google is slow. I'm at. Now, yeah, it no longer takes place between Paris and Dakar. That actually might be due to some terrorism concerns in West Africa. It goes from. Unfortunately, I know it's quite sad, but West Africa isn't the safest place in the world at the moment.
No, it isn't.
When is it?
Avoid West Africa.
Yeah, okay. The last time it ran was oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So it still goes. It's since 2020. It's at the wiki page. The rally's been held in Saudi Arabia. And it's open to amateurs. And it
Damn.
used to go from France to Dakar, which is a city on the west side of the Sahara Desert on the
Oh
ocean.
my god. We should do an episode where we do that race.
No.
Yes.
idea-
I will not.
Yes.
I am not going
Due
through the Sahara
to
Desert.
security
Fuck
threats
you.
in Mauritania, which is kind of like western part of Africa.
Mauritania.
In
Jacob doesn't want to
2008,
leave the
moved
house because he's a
to
bum.
South America.
Okay, buddy.
Honestly, God, though, like an off rally race between like here to Syracuse would be a lot of fun. We should do one. We just can't use I-90, right? We should do like a pre-1950s.
No
race.
map, no GPS.
We use
Raw
only
dog
map,
drive to
only map from the
Syracuse.
50s. So we use only like the 6 paved roads back then, right?
Oh
and
my
we
God.
just go nuts. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd do that. I'm
I
gonna
would
send
do
you
that.
a picture of the route.
Yeah.
And this is the route they took, and it's this particular picture is in Russian, but that's okay. It's off the wiki page.
Great. That's helpful for us. Also, Josh, I cannot believe after all that wait, you choose to flame me for fucking not going to watch
Yeah.
F1. That's unbelievable to me.
Well, why didn't you watch with us?
Because I don't care about F1 and I'm not waking up that early.
You don't have to care about F1. My mom made us breakfast. You could have had waffles and bacon.
All right, well, listen, man. Was it cooked
Well,
bacon?
unfortunately, Jacob's a stupid shit, so.
Oh, says fucking you. At least I don't lie about my stories,
Oh,
dick.
fuck you. It was not a lie. It was a comedic exaggeration.
Alright,
It was a comedic exaggeration.
Okay,
So-
don't make me bring up the hyperburst pistols.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's what I thought, you dick.
In the course of this episode, we went from a roughly structured show to insulting Jacob's personal life.
My
I
personal
think is very
character.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think this is an excellent end to season 3. And should we begin season 4?
Wonderful idea.
You know,
Mid-episode.
Mid-episode, yeah. I
Mid-episode.
think that's a great idea. Happy birthday, season 4, right
Now-
now.
Can I talk about Photoshop?
Season 4?
I want to talk about Photoshop.
is that all you had to say? Were you just flaming him for F1? That was it, Noeki?
Oh, yeah.
I kinda
that
care.
was
No,
pretty much it.
that was it. That was it. The fucking
okay,
spiteful
damn.
dick.
I have to finish up my consumer culture class while I'm up here at my summer job,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I didn't bring my PC with me because that's not how that works. I just have my laptop,
Mm-hmm.
which doesn't have Photoshop. So I've been trying to do this really heavily Photoshop job, which is to produce print ads on not Photoshop. I've been using like the image editor on my Samsung tablet and Google Slides, and it hasn't been going well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna send you some of the ads that I made, and I want you to let me know if they are good or if they're just trash. I gotta pull out the hard
Rate
drive.
him.
So on the topic of Photoshop here, is there a reason you're not using a program like GIMP or something like that?
Yeah, why aren't you using
The
GIMP?
Nugget book is very slow.
Uh-huh.
The Nugget
It
book
can't run GIMP?
can't run-
I see.
It struggles with GIMP.
So you have to
Yes.
use Google Slides.
The juggernaut could never.
The Juggernaut.
could
The
never.
Juggernaut would never.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
send you. I made 2 ads. They're promoting a Canon camera that's a Canon M3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see
and
it.
they're really not good. And I want to show it to you because I want you to laugh at how not good they are.
Mm-hmm.
But remember,
All
this is my final for this class. So
Oh, God.
don't worry though. C's get degrees, man. C's get degrees.
Please get
Mhm.
degrees.
I have an A- in that class right now, so I'm preparing to like really do poorly at this and just
W.
take it as it
W.
comes.
Take it in stride. Let's see it.
This
Oh
is
my God.
advertisement 1.
Mhm.
Advertisement.
Enjoy.
Oh,
Mm.
that's not actually that
That's
bad.
not that bad.
That is
No.
produced
That's the worst
on
thing I've ever
Google-
seen. No, I'm kidding.
That was produced on Google Slides.
Yeah.
From
Google
images
Slides.
from Wiki and my actual camera I took a phone with. Yeah.
That's actually not for knowing it was on Google Slides.
Yeah. No, this
I
is
appreciate it. Appreciate it.
this
I
is like
do.
Terry Gilliam level work. Well, maybe that's
The second one's a lot worse.
You know
The
what
second
really
one
makes
goes
me mad
downhill.
about it though,
Yeah,
Dominic?
yeah.
That text is not in the middle of the bottom of the camera and the bottom of the frame.
Well, it's
How
not
do
meant
you-
to be,
how
right?
do
It's
you
meant to
see
be-
this shit?
It's meant to
What are
be
you
balanced
talking about?
with the
I mean, just look at it.
Canon,
it's not.
right?
It's not centered with
It's
the
not-
bottom of the
it's not
camera and the bottom
centered
of the
in
frame.
that space.
I think it. Oh, you mean up and down?
Yeah,
Vertically
yeah,
centered.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not,
yeah.
right.
Up and
No,
down,
it's not.
yeah.
I thought you meant left to right. Like it is centered. You have to take the Canon logo into effect, and then it's centered.
Yeah.
But
I
up and
see what
down
you
it
mean.
it is not. But I'm also not going to edit it because that I don't have that. I may have deleted. It's not here anymore. So that's the final version. For
This
the
is it.
audience who I just don't find this is a podcast, you don't see what I see. It is an advertisement for Canon. It's meant to be a print ad.
Photoshop.
It is a picture of a mountain blurred with a camera in front of it, and then on the screen of the camera you see the same mountain range but in focus. And below it says "Take it home with you, Canon," all nice and bold.
Seems
And,
like a very 1970s ad.
It's a
It
little
does
bit
look like it.
1970s. That's okay though, because the 70s are back in vogue, so that's all right by me. At least that's the argument I'm gonna. That's the argument I'm gonna make of my professor.
The 70s are back, baby. Get with the times.
Get with the program.
Here's the second one, which is a lot harder to explain. But enjoy.
What
What
the
the
fuck did you
wait.
do? What the fuck is that?
I get it.
This was not quite as good. This one is a bit worse for wear. But
I know
it's-
what you were trying.
What's this background? What's the background I'm looking at?
for the audience, it is a camera. It's meant to be a camera sitting on a table, with various animals coming out of the screen of the camera, just simulate, like, bring it back a few. Is that like nature? And it's on top of a black and white background, but all the animals are in color, and I hope that would make it pop. It didn't really work out all that
Yeah.
nicely.
Fortunately, I don't know. You could just like tell that they aren't actually there.
Because there's no
You know,
shadows.
with-
Where are the shadows,
wait.
Dominic? Where's the drop shadows?
I couldn't make shadows in Google Slides, man.
Google Slides.
This was Photoshop. I could put a shadow underneath the camera and blend it.
Dominic, it seems like you need a new
Even
computer.
The background be color where the animals are coming out to give it some more pop, and I could darken up where can is so the logo pops. I can't do any of that in Google Slides. I'm stuck with this. It's the
Oh,
best
Lord.
you can do with the bits that I had.
That's fair.
Why don't you just
Luckily,
create your own
thankfully-
shadow? There's like a shapes feature. Why don't you just make your own shadow?
I guess I should have done that, but you know what? I didn't. Thankfully, I have a whole bunch of images of animals on a different hard drive I could use because the Wi-Fi here is terrible. So those are the two I came up with in my class, and that was that.
That was
If
that.
I
That was
if
that.
I if I had to
But
give
it's
them a
okay.
rating though, if I had to give them a rating,
Yeah, give them a rating. Give them
Yeah.
an IMDb score, right? So like PG, PG-13.
The second one's like
No.
a 5.
Sure.
Okay, how does that relate to anything?
He said
I don't
IMDb, then like
Then PG.
And then he gave him like the movie,
Like,
like the movie.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, not
audience.
IMDb. That's a rating site. I'm thinking of what's the rating score that goes PG?
Well,
PG-13,
no,
PG-13?
it doesn't matter what it's called
MX,
because that doesn't apply to this. That does
Yeah,
not apply to this.
That
That
does not
I
translate
want,
very
I
well.
want,
to this.
I want a rating, right? So like the really good stuff is PG, and the really bad stuff is of course R. I mean, give me, is it bad? Is it R? Is it R
what the
rated?
fu-
I want to know. I
That's-
want to know.
Okay, I'm,
C17. That's
That's
your rating.
not.
rating.
That's like
not
a
a
chess
rating.
No, it is.
designation, not a
No, it
chess
is.
score. That's not how that works.
No, that's a real one. That's a real rating.
yeah.
I just
like
like
I,
E4.
I rate your top image knight to E5. That's what I rate it, Dominic. And then the second one.
He said
the second-
he said my joke but louder.
oh, did you
Okay.
say that? I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I literally said knight to E4.
So if I had to genuinely give them a rating out of 10, because I'm not a fucking sadist, I'm gonna give the top one a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
And then the
I give the second one a
second
5.
Is it
The
is it
second one-
above or below 3? Because I would give it a 3 out of 10.
I was also gonna say 3 out of 10. It gets an extra bonus point because it's just so absurd, and I love that deer.
It's
That
really
deer
fucking
image.
absurd.
You've also
The deer,
cloned
yeah.
the same bird twice.
Well, I'm
Three
limited to what I
times.
have
Sorry,
in
three
my- in my-
times. Sorry.
I'm
my
limited to
fault.
what I have in my hard drive, right? I have a bunch of animals in my hard drive.
The
Like, I
idea
have
is
a- I
there
have a-
though.
The idea
I
is
have
there.
like 25 foxes. I have like 30 wolves. I have one bird, and it's that crane. I
So
need to
just
snap
use
a
the one
photo
bird
from.
and then just put in like another like deer.
It's the only deer I had on my hard drive. I haven't got deers, right? I haven't done a model that uses deers. I haven't done that yet. I'm limited to what I have. I'm limited. You gotta work with what you got out in the bush.
Listen, I don't got birds. I don't got deers. I got foxes. That's
That's
what I got.
actually what it is.
That's what I
That's
got.
literally what it
30
is.
foxes. I got like 25 wolves. I have like 2 deers in my hard drive. Right? That's what I gotta work with, right? What do I do? You want me to have like 20 different foxes just coming out of the actually that might look kind of cool.
I
I
hate
didn't
this
do that.
stupid fucking game.
Okay.
What are you
What do you-
doing? Are you on
why are
Roblox?
people-
I was playing GTA.
Oh, you fucker.
Why- Yeah, Jacob. We got to do something about people playing video games. While
What do you want me to
recording
do?
episodes of
What do
this
you want me
podcast.
to do about it? I can
How's that
literally, I
going?
can do nothing. It is a matter of self-control, of which these two hooligans have none.
Okay, you know what? Next episode, I'm gonna goon.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. One second. There we go. Okay, problem solved.
He's just fucking kicking.
I just
Retard.
no. Stop it!
retard.
Stop it! Stop it! Behave yourself! Stop it!
I think we should reinforce moving forward a policy where we have
Retard.
to have the cameras on to
Whoa.
we're not gaming. I think that's the only
Yes,
solution
I think
Yeah,
that's a
you
great
can't
idea.
You can't say that.
there. That way you can see me in like my jammies at 9 a.m. in the morning. Is what's gonna happen. It's gonna be great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Face reveal. That'll
Basically.
no
I
longer
used
be a
to-
podcast.
You know, I thought about that. If I was smart and I was thinking ahead, I would have switched out my icon I use for Discord to not my face, but I
Mhm.
didn't do that.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to change it now. So it's
Too late.
Yeah.
It's too fucking late.
That's a face.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go face.
Uh-oh.
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 Oh, it's still
Here we
loading.
go.
Oh god.
Come on, it's loading. It's loading.
Oh my god, it's
Come on, Joshua
on.
Bullwinkle. I want to see your face.
One sec, one sec.
Whatever the hell your last name is, I want to see it. I want to see that face.
Josh, I need this, please. I'm
Oh.
so close.
My day. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Don't. Yeah, that's.
Sorry.
Come on, load.
You're gonna have to blur this, but I can show you my face if you want. You can see my tired eyes.
Okay.
Sure. Let's see it.
Why not?
Yeah,
We all, oh.
What is?
that's what I look like.
You look a little worse for wear. I'm not gonna lie.
I am a little bit tired. If that
All
wasn't
right, everyone
Are
on three,
you
turn on the
holding
cameras.
a handheld microphone right now?
Yes, I didn't bring a stand. I just got this. I'll show you my setup. It's This is let me unplug my hard drive here and I can move my laptop.
This
around.
is completely
my,
useless for anyone else other than us right now. But I'm so
it
enthralled.
adds this is my setup right now.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
He's on a fucking bench.
We do gotta talk about that trip you want to do though, with around the world without leaving New York.
We
We should
do.
chat about that at some point about how to film that.
Yeah.
I've had some ideas and I think I know exactly what I want to do. And also how we're
Thank you for
gonna
being
do it.
so close to the microphone when you say that. I appreciate it.
Oh, sorry. Let me help you out.
Oh no! Don't take that off. Don't
Nightmare,
take that
nightmare,
off.
nightmare.
Sorry, does that help? Because I tell you now, this is improvement to my well-being. I feel much better doing this. Yeah, this is so much better. Yeah, we should talk about that at some
Put
point.
it the
Really,
fuck
huge
back
improvement to my
on
life.
right now, Scott. You guys don't understand. You don't understand.
Let me turn my gain
Don't
down again so it's not
understand the
blasting.
amount of editing work you are gonna.
God,
Why
it's
is he
so
so glitchy?
Oh my god, it's Josh Nowacki.
We're all here.
Put that tongue
The
away,
whole-
mister. Put it away.
Little known fact about myself, I used to live in Maryland. I lived in Maryland for the first 13 years of my life until
Oh,
like
jeez, I'm sorry for your loss.
June 2018.
Sorry about that, man.
There are 3 specific places that I want to talk about in Maryland that are not up here. First place is called Lacey's. It was a old mom and pop shop that sold these really delicious hoagies, and I just want to share. I'm just sharing the recipe. This isn't funny. This is just sharing the recipe for their hoagies.
Mm.
It's simply just a baguette, salami, provolone cheese, and it was like oiled up lettuce mixed with salt
Oh.
and
Oiled up
pepper.
Jacob.
Oiled up Jacob.
What?
That's
What?
really
What?
just
Huh?
the-
Excuse me. I zoned out for a second. What? What about oiled up Jacob? We're not doing that. Excuse you.
And then you wrap it up and you throw it into a fridge until it's cool. Perfect.
Ew.
It's so good.
Oiled
That's for sure.
lettuce. How would you
Okay,
oil? Would you like saute the lettuce? I'm
Yeah,
confused.
you just put the lettuce in a bowl. You put oil on it, salt, pepper, mix it up, and then you put that on the sandwich.
You had skipped the salt and pepper part. If
No, I
I had followed those previous
I
instructions,
didn't.
would have not had the same
I
sandwich.
verbally said that. Hold on. Then there is Eastern Motors. And I have a video that I want to show you guys. This is from mid to late 2000s. This is featuring Ray Lewis, Hall of Fame football player, a bunch of football players, and then somebody who played for the Washington Wizards. As you can assume, Eastern Motors is a car company, and I just want you guys to watch this video.
Uh-oh.
Watching it.
What the fuck am I watching here?
It's a car commercial with fucking 3 football players and a basketball player.
Michael Jordan?
That's
Art.
not Michael. That is not Michael
Not
Jordan.
Michael Jordan, bro.
I don't even know who you're looking at, but it's not Michael Jordan.
This is the worst song I've ever heard in my life.
I know. It's like a budget like used car dealership. I
You
was
can
never
tell.
affected by Eastern Motors in my life, aside from like this. But where I used to live, there was like a really cheap movie theater nearby. So like
Mhm.
pretty much any movie that was taken out of like mainstream movie theaters, it would be thrown into there. $5. During COVID, they shut down and they were replaced by an Eastern Motors, and I was so upset about it.
I'm gonna be honest. If I saw that commercial, I would immediately buy a car. That was golden.
Yeah, but
That was the
you're
best damn
insane.
commercial I've seen for a car
We
company.
should not be judging car commercials based off of what you think about
Now,
them.
I like it when like car places and shops have like really homemade commercials. I find it quite endearing. And that one, like, it's terrible, but it's terrible in such a good way. I would, honest to God, be like, yeah, I
No,
gotta
I
buy
think
a
that's
car, I
just
gotta buy a
terrible.
truck, Eastern Motors. I go to Eastern Motors. That, you know what, listener, if you live in Maryland,
No,
somewhere in
save
Maryland,
it, save
and
it,
you
save
need
it,
to-
save
you
it,
need to
save
buy
it, save it,
car-
save it, save it, save it, save
Sorry,
it, save it,
Save it.
save it,
Save
save
it.
it.
Close, save it. Sorry, I gotta hit on myself.
All right,
You
and
got
then there's
6
the
minutes,
coup de
Robert.
grace, Quiznos. So Quiznos is was a relatively popular like subchain in like the eastern seaboard.
I think I've heard of that.
I've heard.
Yeah,
of it.
there was a Family Guy bit about it
Oh,
when
I know about it. Yeah.
when they all think
Shut up,
that
Jacob.
when they all think that Meg died and Joe's
Yeah.
giving them
Mhm.
the breaking the news to them, and he's like, and I leveled up on Fortnite this weekend.
Yeah.
And then he said
That's
they
a good
only
clip,
recognize they only identified her charred remains by her Quiznos members card.
Mhm.
She was 3 points away from a free sub. And then you cut to
Whoa.
the Quiznos employees mourning Meg's death.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
that's anybody who wasn't from the state of like Maryland, Virginia, or one of the Carolinas. That's where they know Quiznos from. I know Quiznos from this fucking. Hold on, let me copy this ad was from also like the mid 2000s. It is so you're gonna watch this and you're gonna think I'm schizophrenic. It was such a bad advertisement that I'm pretty sure it like started contributing to the downfall of Quiznos. So I'm gonna send it in the
God.
chat, and I want you guys to watch it. And I just want to preface that this is a real commercial.
Mhm.
This is
Oh,
Oh
Jesus Christ.
God!
hell?
What is that?
No.
What is
Oh,
that?
no. Sponge monkey? What?
I think
What
it's
is that thing? Why does it sound like that?
It sounds like Hitler and like recordings of Israelis.
Oh,
Oh, well,
God.
at least they have a pepper bar. Thank God for that.
So we're subscribing to Rather Good.
That was
No, I-
amazing. I would
just
buy
like-
that sub. Quiznos, that's great.
You're
advertising right there.
insane. You're insane.
That was great.
You're
You told me
insane.
That was great advertising.
That was
I don't
not
think
great.
Quiznos
That was not great.
exists anymore.
That was
Would be
phenomenal.
spinning in his grave if he was dead right
It's
now.
it's sticks in your brain. It's iconic. It stands out of the crowd. You're never gonna forget it. It's all the key points of advertising right there. I like it. I like it a lot.
Listen,
Yeah,
Dominic.
unfortunately, Dominic,
Don't
I don't
say
think Quiznos. I don't think Quiznos is a corporate entity anymore. The last
Oh,
time
well,
you
I
want to
can't
know the
remember.
last place? You know the last place I saw a Quiznos?
Yeah.
BWI Airport in Baltimore.
Oh.
That was the last
Oh.
Quiznos. That was the last like Quiznos I saw. There might be a few more out there, but I'm not going out of my way.
With
Why would I do
advertising
that when I
like
can
that,
just
how
like,
could
go to
they
like
fail?
fucking Subway?
We're visiting every Quiznos in the continental.
Fucking,
US.
Call me Eddie-
let's
Eddie-
go to Quiznos.
Eddie Burback.
Oh.
Every Quiznos
Okay.
in the continental U.S. We're going to it.
Hold on. Let me Google it real quick. How many Google Maps Quiznos see location?
Next summer, we're all visiting every Quiznos.
Oh,
Next summer, we're going to
oh,
every
believe it or
Quiznos.
not, there was a Quiznos on Buffalo Road.
Oh
Permanently,
my God, dude.
permanently
Really?
closed.
Like here in
Permanently closed.
Rochester or the Buffalo Road that's in Buffalo?
No, like here in Rochester. Oh my God, there's
Oh,
a
really?
Quiznos in Canada.
Fuck it. We're going to Quiznos. Get in the
Going
bus,
to
kids. We're going to Quiznos. We're gonna buy ourselves a
Okay,
sub.
it actually doesn't seem like they're doing too bad. There's like a few in Ontario. There's actually like 2 like around Toronto.
So this god awful commercial didn't actually sink their company.
It made them flee the U.S. though.
There's one like south of Washington. There's one like west of Cleveland.
My name is Cleveland Brown.
I mourn for the youth. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you
Mourns
do,
for the
Unk.
youth. Punk. Risk
Okay.
your foot in the grave, you stupid shit.
Funky
Oh, all
Unk,
right.
like,
Damn,
Okay.
goddamn. Mr. Funky Unk needs to spunk. You can find it at Walmart.
Hey, I don't even know what that is.
Have you guys seen that video?
Don't ever-
Hold on.
No.
I know we're supposed to be ending, but hold on.
Ending.
Shut the
Funky
fuck
Unk
up.
needs to spunk.
Got the spunk. Never say that to me again, Sonny. That sounded inappropriate.
Hold on.
All right, dude, I'll just fuck with Jacob and turn our cameras back on.
No, you don't. You watch this video I'm posting in the chat. Hold on. This is is
God.
Funky Unk needs to spunk.
Okay. Oh Lord.
Would you ever act in it?
Oh, I've seen this one.
Yes. You can buy my film Funky Unk Needs to Spunk at Walmart.
Beautiful.
At Walmart. We should let our esteemed guests get the final statement.
All right.
Okay, so
Right.
we should.
Yeah. So Josh, what we like to do here is we like to end each episode of the Collective Stupidity podcast with a nice closing statement, something that really encapsulates the whole episode. You know, the themes of it, or in the case of Dominic, he's gonna pedal for something. So yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
okay.
sweet.
Okay, and we're gonna start with Samuel, and please, I mean, make it soulful for me, Sam. Please
Make it soulful.
make it soulful.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Okay, no, that's not okay. All right. Oh, okay.
Life is a fuck. Let me just tell you that right now.
All right.
Life's
That's
a
great
fuck.
start.
Man, there's so much shit going on out there. You gotta take some time to laugh with your friends. Spend time with your friends. Spend time with your loved ones, whether they are robots, Nazis,
Okay.
or I don't know, fucking
Who is the Nazi in this group?
Kanye West is the Nazi.
All right.
I was just trying to tie it into my previous. Fuck, the
Gotcha,
accent's fucking me up.
Sounds good. No, you
trying-
better
this
keep
is
that
what-
goddamn accent. I swear to God,
Oh my god.
you're locked into it now.
Fucking literally 1984. Listen, life is good. Find someone to spend time with, and just know that if you ever need help from your friends, real help from your friends, you know, not just some sort of Formula One racing.
Mm,
Don't turn to us because we're not gonna help
Yeah.
you. It's the lesson to be learned.
we're not your group.
Not gonna lie,
We're not
I'm actually running low on money, and I need a loan for $500 so I can so I can.
Yeah, Sam, you know what you should do? You should start texting random numbers pretending you're Kanye.
Yeah, so what the fuck? All right, you know, my ending statement is going nowhere. I'm gonna take this L. Love each other. That's
John Wick
what
is
I'm
in
gonna
Tilted
say.
Towers, and he needs your help.
Fuck you, Josh. All right.
Robert, please save us from whatever the fuck that was. Please, Robert, I need you.
Yeah.
Please.
My fellow Americans.
Why? Okay.
At Eastern Motors. Your job, your credit. At Eastern Motors.
You better not be reciting the
job, your
lyrics to that
credit.
goddamn song. I'm gonna check again, and if you are, hold on. Oh, you fuck!
Ford,
you
Hyundai,
fucker.
Chevy, Beamers, and minivans too. Over 600 cars, trucks, SUVs. Are you listening, man? Let Eastern Motors put you in a car today. Let Eastern Motors finance it all the way. Thank you.
We're usually a lot better than this, Josh. I swear to God.
Yeah, this is a little embarrassing for me, honestly. Dominic, can you please save this? You're not going to, but please.
Have faith in people.
You know, so far, Sam has pedaled something, and Vopit has pedaled something. So I feel a little bit out-pedaled. So I'm going to completely subvert expectations here
Ooh.
and not pedal something.
Wow.
Okay, here we go.
You caught me in the spot here. And I have nothing else to say that isn't pedaling something. But,
Damn it.
Okay, so look, I was chatting with a friend of mine the other day, who we're gonna have to get on the show because he wants to be on the show, and then we have Joshua Bullwinkle here, which means we can have other guests in the show.
Why?
That's gonna happen.
Okay.
What'd you call me?
Joshua Bullwinkle. I
What's your
don't
last name? It's not Bullwinkle,
Nowacki.
but it's
Nowacki, not
Nowacki.
Bullwinkle. You fuck.
I'm so sorry.
Fucking
It was-
70-year-old dude.
close enough. So my closing statement is simple. It's quite genuine, to be honest. It's quite deep and empowering. But if you are in the upstate New York, Adirondack area of New
Mm.
York,
Mm.
and you want to be a co-host on a podcast,
Okay,
find
let's
me
not start
because
inviting.
I
let's not
will
start
I will
inviting
I
random
want
people.
to let you onto the podcast and
What?
make Jacob's day worse. All right, wait a sec. I have a new closing statement. I just found something to peddle that I actually do need.
Okay.
Great.
If you
Wonderful.
if you listen to the show, if I'm hijacking, I'm sorry, but I have to. If you listen to the show, and you have whatever it was, uncensored and unbrazened, volume 2,
Mm.
let me know because
Fuck.
I want to buy it off of you. It's VHS. It's extreme and uncensored. That's what the show's called. I want it. I want volume 2. I think it's just animal
uncensored.
attacks, and I want to see a whole bunch of animal attacks.
Do you even have
Don't
a
you let me
VHS
know.
player?
I do. I'm looking at one
That
right
was-
now.
that was a
Jesus
dumb
Christ, how
question.
old are you?
That was a.
It's a camp. It's the summer
Here,
camp. We don't update
just-
the systems. I yanked it from the staff lounge, man. I don't fucking know. It's a VHS player. We
God,
found
here,
a VHS. Right? It was like
Just
one
go
of
on
those-
Instagram. Just go on
it's
Instagram.
It's
You'll
like
see
a
plenty.
snuff film, man.
Yeah, just go on Instagram. Yeah,
Just go on
go
Instagram.
on Instagram.
Oh god.
I'm
Go
not
on
gonna go on Instagram. You know full well I can't use Instagram.
I do know
My
this.
ability
I
to
do
be a
know
big-
that. I know.
Why can't you use Instagram?
Because he's an old
Because he's-
man.
Shut up.
It's a whole
Shut up.
thing.
Shut up.
He doesn't understand technology. I had to.
I am not an old man. These allegations of my age are incorrect. I am not an elderly man. This is
See the
just
funky
wrong.
uncle who needs to spunk?
He might be the fucking.
There's so many fucking allegations against my name, but none of which are true. I am not an old man. I am not a furry. None of these are true.
Nobody's ever
Get the fuck
said
out
you
of
were
my
a furry.
Get the fuck
Nobody
out of my
ever
face.
said that. You
I'm
said
not
that.
listening to you. You are just wrong, and I am not. gonna
Oh,
listen to
my
you.
closing statement is fuck you. That's my closing statement. That's mine. That's mine. That's it. Josh, can you do something here, please?
Save us, Josh. Your
Some-
only hope.
Some type of closing statement would be fantastic. Just anything would be better
George
than this.
Bush does not care about black people.
Now watch his drive.
Now watch your stride.
I think I just woke up my mom. She's gonna fucking kill me.
Oh,
not-
is that Mrs. Robinson?
I'm gonna
Oh
come.
hell, bring her on, bring her on. I want to say hello to Mrs. Robinson.
She,
not
she
come.
hasn't. She has not. She's not come to the room yet. But I'm worried that
When
she
she
will.
does, let her know I want to say hello.
Sure, if she doesn't fucking shove my own teeth down my throat. Yeah,
I'll okay.
Maybe
if that
she'll
happens,
throw a tape measure.
maybe
At
Have you ever gotten the tape
you.
dispenser?
tape dispenser.
no. What the fuck is a tape dispenser?
It's a little. You know
Oh,
those
God.
those things.
You're
that-
lucky.
It's those little things that it's like tape. You know, the little small hand fits in your palm.
Quick
things of
little
tape.
anecdote before we leave.
Yeah.
One time we were playing Sea of Thieves.
Oh boy.
It was
Yeah,
like
wow.
probably 2 a.m,
Roughly.
and my mom was like yelling at me to shut up, and I didn't hear her.
Yeah.
And she launched a tape dispenser at me. Like she had a cannon on her arm, dude.
we heard it impact the wall or whatever it hit.
Oh
It
my
hit the wall. Yeah,
God.
she missed.
Thank God. Fuck.
Did you ever find that tape dispenser, by the way?
No, I have no idea where it went.
Wonderful.